Yinran, we have been roommates and sisters for 3 years. It's okay you did not tell others, but why didn't you tell me? Ku, Lily asked Ji Yinran, grinning. Tell you what? Ji Yinran was confused. Who is your boyfriend? How is it confidential to me as well? Said Ku Lily, pouting. Ji Yinran was suddenly upset and said, Who told you I have a boyfriend? Quote, everyone on campus knows now. Your boyfriend beat Liu Ke and Lise in Hand of God by 20 points. Ku, Lily loved gossip. Leaning toward Ji Yinran, she said, Tell me, is your boyfriend Ouyang Siosan or Li Yufeng? Quote, Ji Yinran was even more confused. What are you talking about? I don't understand any of this nonsense. You really do not know? Ku Lily stared Ji Yinran in the eyes. What happened? Asked Ji Yinran grimly. Ku Lily told her what happened, and it was the edited version by Wang Long, who did not talk about his own loss, but only about Liu Ke and Lise. Yinran, he was not your boyfriend? Ku Lily asked with some disbelief. I swear, I really do not have a boyfriend and do not know who that person is. He is so daring to joke like that, Ji Yinran bristled. It had been a long time since the incident in the spaceship, and Ji Yinran had already forgotten about it. In her memory, Hossein was merely a guy who cheated and probably never entered Black Hawk, or he should have come to her already. So, Ji Yinran simply did think of that and thought some master player was playing a prank. But more and more people started to ask her who her boyfriend was. She had to explain that she wanted to know who that loser was as well. Ji Yinran intended to scold him for being so insolent, but she could not think of anyone who could have done this. Blackhawk's Hand of God Society barely made it into the top 10 in the entire alliance, and it was only because they had Li Yufeng. Another master player, Ouyang Siosan, was not interested in joining the society, and Ji Yinran was still considering whether she should personally invite him. Only these two could have been able to do that to Lise. Ji Yinran knew Li Yufeng would never do that, but she was not sure whether it was Ouyang Siosan. Who is it? Wondered Ji. Although the school already knew that ID had nothing to do with Ji Yinran herself, they had already gotten used to referring to him as Ji Yinran's boyfriend, which made her quite upset. After this, there was a trend on Battle.net and even Skynet to name one's ID as, my boyfriend is XX, my husband is XX, my girlfriend is XX, etc. Hossein and she who had caused this were unaware. She was sleeping while Hossein was reading materials on warframes. Lu Meng and Zhang Yang pushed the door open and came to Hossein. Sain, you are killing it. How did you beat Liu Ke and Lise? We know you are good but did not expect you to be this good, Lu Meng stared at Hossein and said. You certainly deserve to be my destined enemy. Zhang Yang was full of zest. What are you talking about? Hossein looked at them puzzled. Stop pretending. If I yell that Ji Yinran's boyfriend is in room 304, people will skin you alive, Lu Meng said with a crooked smile. What's up? Asked she, who was awakened. Lu Meng told them the gossip they had heard and grinned at Hossein. Sain, if you don't do anything for us, we would turn against you. Ji Yinran must be so mad at you. Many people out there want you dead now. She could not close his mouth. He did not realize Hossein's opponents were so famous. He thought they were weak. I do not care. Hossein was not afraid. If Ji Yinran came to find him, he would welcome it. But she was terrified and quickly said, Lu, don't mess around. Here's how it happened. She told the true story, and Lu Meng and Zhang Yang came to realize what had happened. Zhang Yang patted Hossein on the shoulder and said, "So you were sticking up for a brother. Relax, Sane. I guarantee that no one will know it is you. There is no traitor in our room." Since Lu Meng failed to blackmail Hossein, he turned to Shi and said, Sane made such an effort and offended so many people for your sake. Shouldn't you do something? Quote, "That goes without saying. Let's go to the cafeteria and eat all the white rice you can," she promised. "Get lost." The other three gave him the finger. In those days, Hossein had been busy studying warframes. When he entered God's sanctuary, he was usually with Qin Shan's gang, hunting sacred blood creatures. They had been successful 3 times, but in none of those occasions did he make the final attack, so he gained no beast soul and just had some meat in the end. Thumb had now become the leader of Fist Gang and had invited Hossein to hunt twice. Both times they were successful, and Hossein had also gained some sacred blood creature meat. All the meat combined gave him 1 sacred geno point, and he had 40 sacred geno points at the moment. Hossein was not satisfied with such progress and started to investigate where he could hunt sacred blood creature alone. He at least needed some mutant creatures. Meowth had also eaten up the black stingers and needed food supply. According to Hossein's progress in study, he could totally cope with the semi-annual assessment and had enough time for a safari. After continuous research of various information about stale armor, shelter and what was written by others, he finally had his eye on one location, Devil Desert.